Listen to the voice that's inside of you. Follow that voice no matter what. There's too many distractions in this world.
You're allowed to be who you are without any judgment. I believe there are no coincidences. I think everything happens for a reason.
To act, to do, to be all we can be. And in that process comes focus.
This space provides you with this opportunity to glean wisdom.
I am a worthy woman in the here and now.
The physical atmosphere of this place is magical.
From the minute you walk through those doors, there's a feeling of love and connection.
You can feel it when you walk into this place. It's as if care was put into every flower and every blade of grass.
Womanspace became my home away from home.
It just had this coming home feeling.
We started when I was 9 years old, and I got to meet this rather large group of women who were very empowering and very influential in my life. I believe there are no coincidences. I think everything happens for a reason.
The newspapers were laying on the kitchen table, and there was a headline, Womanspace Poetry Reading, and I went to the phone without hesitation, and I called Womanspace and enrolled to be a member in the poetry class. And it was the beginning of my empowerment.
I stumbled across Womanspace through a counselor, and she had suggested that maybe I would like to try this place out. I came here searching for something more, and I definitely found it. I didn't have any real connection to my role as a mom, my role as a wife, my role as somebody, a part of the community. It felt flat, it felt empty. I wanted to go deeper. I wanted my life to have meaning. I wanted to have purpose. I wanted to feel fulfilled. Right now I feel like I'm at the place in my life where I'm learning to become comfortable with who I am and what I am. Womanspace has allowed me to go beyond my role that I've been given in society. The energy from this place, the energy from the people, there isn't words for it. You can almost hear your soul when you're here. It puts you at peace. It helps the noise in your head kind of slowly dissipate. Everything quiets down so you can listen to your soul and you can make decisions from a completely different place. Womanspace has changed my relationships with everybody in my life, with my mom, my dad, my husband, my children. It's made me more comfortable with who I am, so I think it's allowed me to have more genuine types of relationships. I am one of those women who have come to Womanspace and felt transformed and empowered, and in my own small way, I'm affecting the outcome of the world. And this is the perfect place for me. It's a safe place for me to figure out who I am and what I'm here for and why I'm here and what legacy I can leave to my children and the rest of this world.
Inspiration that I've received from Womanspace, it is the different cultures that are represented.
You can see the beauty of the melting pot, so to speak, the cultural diversity of who we are and what we are. Everybody is different and everybody brings something beautiful in their differences. There is a great opportunity for the youth to come through here and to become filled up. And I can't imagine how our world would change.
The positive influence that something can have on you It's something that creates passion, instills passion.
There's very few places that you could even attempt to find a real safe place where cultural diversity could exist.
One of the reasons why I became a member is at my age, I do need to look up to strong women. I need to have that kind of influence in my life. Womanspace is an amazing place to come to find out who you are, who you want to be. And I can't think of a safer place to come and figure that out. I was diagnosed with stage 3 stomach cancer. I came and I talked to Dorothy and Elaine. I talked to several of the board members, and they would share with me their stories and what would get them through the hard times. Just knowing that I had them on my side and realizing that, I may be afraid or I may have fear of this, but regardless, I'm going to get out on the other side and I'm going to be okay. These women have touched my life and been there for me the past 8 months. And I had family that had a hard time dealing with my situation, and even friends. These women have really taken me in as a family, and just were able to be there for me and support me when I was going through this hard time. Thank you. Just a very simple thank you for everything. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being my support, my rock, my second family. Womanspace has provided me with several different resources to kind of help change my life and not necessarily get me on the right track, but become a stronger, more powerful woman. I recently took a corporate communication class at Womanspace, and it allowed me different ways to look at situations that I might face, stressful situations that I might face in the corporate world. It allowed me to problem solve, think outside the box. It really was a focus on communication with coworkers. After taking the corporate communication class, I definitely felt more confident in speaking with my colleagues also, whether it's talking about certain issues or speaking up in meetings. It's really given me the confidence to move ahead in my career. I recently took a watercolor class back in March, one of my first, and I thought, well, hey, you have to be this fantastic artist, to take one of these beginning classes. And I found out that's not the case.
It's been a fantastic experience. I really didn't think I had any talent, and now I just absolutely love it and seldom miss class.
I could make mistakes in watercolor, and it was okay. I could write this crummy poem and then rewrite it, and it would sound beautiful with help.
I come to a class here at Womanspace. My son, he asks sometimes where I'm going. I've told him that I'm coming to learn how to be a better mommy.
I had not known about Womanspace. It was the best kept secret in Rockford. I love Womanspace. They have so much to offer. I would like to take all the classes if I could here.
The reason why I like pottery is because, I like coming to Womanspace because there's a group of people that share the same interests and we share ideas.
It's color and it's texture and just being able to do it along with friends that you can share the experience and you can learn from each other and you can admire what everyone else is doing. That's the reason for doing it here.
In 1971, my mother took her life, and I felt very guilty. For someone like myself who went through that experience, my self-esteem was just totally eaten up. Even though it was a good 7 years, before I became a member, all of that needed to be addressed. And I found the courage and the trust to open up and allow tears to come in this safe environment. I learned that I could let go of the illusion of guilt. This motivational empowerment is incredible here, and I have experienced it since the very, very beginning. And so I'm moving into my third decade here as a member, and I'm just truly honored to be able to share that with others. We learn together that action brings focus, and I think that's the meaning of empowerment, and that's how healing comes, and healing happens at Womanspace.
The labyrinth has given me the ability to live more in the now. All of the problems of this world seem more insignificant, and it's as if you get to hear something that you can't hear. As I walk the labyrinth, usually I start out and the voices, the chaos is still there. But as you walk in, it is as if that stuff kind of starts to melt.
As you're walking around, you just feel this calm, and you feel clear-headed, and you are able to go home and not take any of that stress with you.
It helps you to focus on the importance of every moment in your life and how important those moments are. The worry of the past goes away, the worry of where you're going to be in the future goes away, and you're left with the moment. And that's what I think we're all trying to do, is find peace with the moment. And then I hear my voice, that inner voice, the voice of the universe. That seems to be the voice that comes to me.
You just get this peace and calm that comes over you, just a way to relieve stress.
I was able to open up and allow tears to come in a safe environment.
For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. We are our grandmother's prayers, and we are our grandfather's dreamings. We are the breath of our ancestors. We are the spirit of love. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are, who we are, who